cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where you're permanent.
Deep. This rookie class is very deep, and perhaps no one is more hyped from this class than Tommy Matthews' old partner in crime who was just selected in the top 10. My level of excitement for the start of the season is perhaps only rivaled by my excitement to see just what that kid's capable of doing on an NFL field. There hasn't been this kind of hype and intrigue since Tesla's Cybertruck release. So the big question I have for this year is, will this rookie sensation succumb to the hype, or will he rise to the top? Guess we'll find out soon enough after the Week 1 games get underway.
Alright, so we just got drafted by the Texans.
Being such a high draft pick comes at a cost. Mainly, everyone expecting you to resurrect the franchise. What helped you adjust to NFL life?
I took every rep in practice seriously. Each one could be the difference in me getting on the field or not.
I think that the cutscenes are over. Don't know. We just got drafted by the Texans. I played through college and high school on my own.
Let's go! On the hop, fellas, on the hop! Who wants it? I see some hustle out there today. Got a big game this week, come on!
Receiver, number 20. Probably gonna change my number. Come on.
Trying to swing over here. Let's talk. We've been talking about you getting better every week. You know what? Today you got better. Let's keep it up.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some.
Oh, we're gonna get drafted by the Chiefs, but you know, not guessing.
How I did it. Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it?
It's not easy being a rookie. The excitement, the pressure, the fanfare, the interviews, the draft process. Plus, there's a lot of players banking on you to make them successful too. It was still the early days, but my team and I were getting to know each other, building the bonds that would keep us strong and competitive through the coming season.
This is the player card. This is your development trait. Superstar and superstar.
You knew what I did in high school. That was physical as crud. Rest of fame. There you go. Also, I'm gonna change my number real quick. Not gonna change stats. This is a stream. You guys can already see. 29 and 20. I'll be 17. And is the number 1 open? There we go. That's my football and baseball number right there. So just so things go through easier, I changed quarter link to 4.
It was a press conference before our first game of my rookie season, but the reporters didn't waste any time filling me in on what the world was saying. I was glad they asked because it helped me hone in on my ultimate goal. I was going to push myself as hard as I could to make sure I was on stage at the NFL Honors to accept the award for Rookie of the Year.
Holy crud, all these achievements. Oh, we go up we go up against KC first game. Our offense may be able to take control, but I can't stand.
Tonight, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
Taimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
It's been a rough year for folks all across this great country, but football's back. The Texans and Chiefs, 2020 season underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense coming out here and bringing them onto the field, the most valuable player of last year's Super Bowl, and that's Patrick Mahomes. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Damian Williams was dinged up a little bit in 2019, and Kansas City brought in LaShawn McCoy to supplement him. But when healthy, Damian Williams is a terrific back. Excellent speed, low center of gravity to make people miss. And how about the longest run in the league in 2019? 91 yards against the Vikings in Week 9. Many thought he was going to get caught, but he used the scoreboard in the stadium to make sure that no one was behind him as he carried it all the way to the end zone.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. He'll drop this down to Williams. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And he will have a Chiefs first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Something to watch here in Week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. The 40. The 20. 10. 5. And that's a touchdown. But hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. For the Texans here, you wonder just how long it's going to take to get over the loss to the Chiefs in the postseason last year in the divisional round. And the Texans had a 24-0 lead on the road. Normally, you consider that ball game, but not when Patrick Mahomes is on the other side of the field, as those Chiefs rallied back to win one of 3 times in those playoffs where they trailed by double digits and came back to get the victory. And he will have the Chiefs first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
First down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal.
Sure.
They'll run it with Williams. And No
I'm on
signal
face
yet.
franchise
I don't
right now.
think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him
I'm
at
on
the
face
one.
franchise right now.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal.
Face of the franchise.
Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
Lane calls me midstream.
They'll try and get it over
well,
Sherman, the
thank you.
fullback.
Thank
Fighting for the
you.
end zone.
Not
He lost the football. It's
let
out.
Sherman
And the
get that
Texans scoop
touchdown.
it. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. So here are the Texans now with a long field ahead. Leading them out, their two-time Pro Bowl quarterback in his 4th season now from Clemson, Deshaun Watson. Following the fumble recovery, Watson. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Open man, the tight end fells.
Would have
And
been
they'll mark
nice
him
that
down
before.
right around the 9, just shy of the 10. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. Finding fouls complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That 3rd down conversion good for 23 from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Watson. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now a 1st down throw. Watson. He's going to sling. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the 1st quarter. But in the 2nd quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Here's Mecole Hardman.
It's Mecole.
And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. To throw is Watson. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
Catch there by Brandon Cooks, and it's hard to believe that he's on his 4th team in 5 years because he's produced everywhere that he's been. Houston hoping to see the Brandon Cooks that they saw in New Orleans, in New England, and in Los Angeles. 2019, though, was his first year under 1,000 yards since 2014. He's looking for a bounce back.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Watson.
Easy.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Number 1.
From 21 yards away. And the Texans will extend their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second.
Oh, yeah, that's
Sometimes
easy.
you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment and you have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better.
They call this
and I think that's
incomplete.
part of what we're seeing here.
Very mistaken. Thank you.
Kaimi Fairbairn lining up for the extra
They
point.
had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. And it's good to make it 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's Damian Williams making his way back out. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. In the early window, we'll have our eye on that game in Jacksonville. The Jaguars going to need to be on their A game as they'll take on the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Good games in the late afternoon as well, one being out in Santa Clara, where it'll be the 49ers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. And lastly, we'll wrap up the week with Monday Night Football. Definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Giants. In the game you're watching is Deshaun Watson, who is the star of the first half. His guys have a 2-touchdown lead as we hand it back over to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This one fielded at the 5. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. From the gun, here's Watson.
Kick returner?
That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins.
I brought the blitz down.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I'm going to bring it here as well.
A shotgun snap for Watson. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Well, partner, you know, thinking of rookie wide receivers like him, there have been some recently that have come into the NFL and made a splash immediately in the last handful of years. We've seen OBJ, Mike Evans, Michael Thomas, all top 1,000 yards in their first seasons. Do you think this kid has what it takes to follow in their footsteps?
I think he certainly does, talent-wise, no question about it. The high expectation being drafted in the first round, but they'll weigh heavily on him. But here's the deal. It's not as easy being a receiver in this league as a lot of people think. They think you just run downfield and catch the football. He's got to read defenses, get away from the more physical guys, go up and make...
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From 19 yards away. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
Dead shot.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And it is now 21-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
All right, now we gotta get a field goal.
Finding the end zone.
And then Kansas City needs to make a comeback.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. Tonight's game, the first of 256 to be played in the 2020 season, we hope. And then, of course, we'll have 13 more in the playoffs this year. Remember, that's 2 more than has been played in the past, as one more wild card team from both the AFC and the NFC will get a shot to play for a berth in Super Bowl 55 out in Tampa. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Ross Blacklock on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 29, Mahomes. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
That's good for a Kansas City.
Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
He will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
That is a nearly half a yard there.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. P.J. Hall there to make the tackle.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. These two quarterbacks in this one, Mahomes and Watson, so much in common. Drafted 2 picks apart from one another in 2017. Mahomes going 10th to Kansas City. Watson at 12 to Houston. Both Pro Bowlers early in their careers, of course. And Mahomes has the MVP and a Super Bowl ring, so he kind of has the leg up to this point. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They go to Johnson again. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I have to jump on myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. David Johnson on his way. 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Houston.
I did not mean to do.
David Johnson, 78 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. And he's able to put it through. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's David Johnson who provides the capper as he scores on the touchdown run.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Bernard McKinney muscled his way in for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. The throw over the middle taken in. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And now a shot into coverage downfield is complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble that gets him a 1st down.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Bernard McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Just to get my franchise.
After the interception,
tag up.
Johnson.
I got that off. Oh, and that's hot. Let's go.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
First down.
A nice catch there, Charles. I wanted to get your thoughts on some comments of his that made the rounds on the talking head shows. He was basically asked, what would mean more? And this will be caught at the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
A gain of 43 yards. First down, Houston.
Come on.
Tonight's final score.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belt.
To the regular season, the first game of the year.
And you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You can just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build up to it, right? All day long anticipating it. And then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year.
I'll play for Robinson's position.
So for the Texans, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Second most passing yards. Fells 37, Scott 22, Watkins got 26, Robinson got 12, Harry got 50. I think that was only a catch. 2. I'm getting off. I just looked at time. I know. I just.
Not like daddy's a jersey at home.